Good morning. I hope you guys are well. This is just a quick follow up word pertaining to the word I posted last night. I know it was a very sensitive word, it was very hard for me to deliver as well. But the Lord highlighted to me that there's two individuals that the word is specifically for, only two. Here again, two individuals that word is for. However, at the ending of that word, I mentioned that there may be a lot of people that resonate with it pertaining to what's going on in their life or what may have happened, only because there may be a spiritual problem that occurred in the bloodline and the involvement of others as to why many people had gone through similar things like that. So I explained that at the end of the word, okay? So for the two individuals, the Lord said that he wants you guys to forgive. One, forgive. The word was just mainly to give you confirmation and context so you know that you're specifically who God is speaking to. And that's why it's important. Some words you do have to go into details, and then some words you really don't have to go into details, right? But that word I said just enough for the individuals to know who I'm speaking of, okay? Um, but the Lord said he wants you to forgive. And again, the point of that word was to confirm the justice that is taking place for these two individuals pertaining to what they had gone through, okay? For anybody else that's going through something similar, the point was to highlight the spiritual significance behind what has occurred in your life, or the effects that the spiritual affliction may have had on your life in your upcoming adult years. And the Lord is just highlighting that there is deliverance pertaining to that, okay? I want to thank everybody that uplifted the individuals in the comments section and really just emphasized the importance of understanding that God is truly with them, because God is truly with them. Again, the point of God even showing me what I saw and telling me to deliver the word was for them to know that justice is going to take place. So many of you guys that have been uplifting the individuals in the comment section, I thank you for that, because it's not an easy situation to go through. And I understand that some people may have thought that I was tone deaf pertaining to that word, but you have to understand that it's hard enough for me to deliver something like that, especially someone that is able to see certain things in the spirit and being the one that has to deliver it. But we have to also realize that, when it comes to words, we are responsible to take the words to God. So to try to throw blame on me for being obedient is unfair, one. And two, you have to also understand that as somebody who has been through a lot of trauma in my life, because there's certain things in my life, in my childhood, that I too had to be delivered from in order to heal. Not only that, but the things that I've also gone through in my childhood also affected my early adult years, which led me down the wrong path. So I'm not speaking from someone who doesn't understand. I completely understand. It may not be the same circumstance, but it's similar. Okay? So you have to understand that is why God chose me to deliver that word, because I understand and I emphasize with those who go through things like this. And when you tell someone what they shouldn't speak on, and you try to silence them when it comes to the very things that affect generations, you are a part of the problem at this point, because that is the reason why generational curses are passed down, because many people are taught to not say anything and to not speak up. Understand as well that just as much as you are open to receiving a word pertaining to justice when it comes to your enemies attacking you, and justice when it comes to a particular situation, these individuals that have gone through these things, they deserve confirmation as well that justice is going to take place pertaining to their situation. We have to be careful of the selective outrage, because at the end of the day, everyone's story, everyone's testimony is different. God is not only going to confirm things that are sunshine and lollipops. all the time. Sometimes God wants to confirm to somebody who may have thought that he may have forgotten about them or that there was no justice in a situation, and that's exactly what he did in this case. Okay, so anyways, I love you guys. And for the two young ladies, the Lord said justice is going to take place in your life, so I'm just giving you additional confirmation. But the key, he said, is also to forgive, but the justice is taking place in your life. Okay, I love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.